Hello, my gorgeous ladies, and welcome back to Health and Fashion. Let me ask you something, and I want you to be really honest with yourself. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and truly smiled? A genuine, happy smile of satisfaction? Do you ever feel like maybe time and age are starting to steal a little bit of your sparkle? A little bit of your style and your confidence? Well, if that sounds even a little bit familiar, you are in the exact right place. I'm the style expert here at Health and Fashion, and I'm not here today to give you tips on anti-aging or how to hide from the woman you've become. No, I am here to teach you how to celebrate her, how to turn every laugh line into a badge of honor, and how to wear your silver hair like a crown. Together, we are going to throw out that old, outdated rulebook. The one that says women of a certain age should fade into the background, that we should stick to boring, dark colors, and say goodbye to personal style. I promise you, this video is going to give you the golden keys to unlocking a style that makes your 50s, 60s, 70s and beyond the most vibrant, confident, and absolutely fabulous chapter of your life. So, you are not going to want to go anywhere, because throughout this video, I'm going to be sharing real stories from real women, just like you and me. Women who rediscovered their confidence and their joy, simply by changing the way they saw themselves in the mirror. And most importantly, I'm going to break it all down into simple, actionable lessons that you can start using tomorrow. Alright, are you ready? Let's begin this journey to unleashing your most timeless and radiant self. Alright, my gorgeous ladies, let's dive right into redefining our everyday style. Let's get one thing straight, comfort does not mean sloppy. I'll say it again, comfort is not an excuse to feel washed out or frumpy. It should be about feeling relaxed, confident, and chic. Do you ever open up that closet of yours, full of comfortable, familiar clothes, but just feel uninspired? That's our signal that it's time to elevate our basics. Let's start with jeans. I know. Many of us at this age feel a little hesitant about jeans. We worry they're too young, or too restrictive. But trust me on this, that's only because you haven't met the asterisk right pair yet. It's time to say goodbye to those super tight skinny jeans we wore in our 30s, and say hello to your new best friends, the straight leg, and the wide leg jean. They create a clean, elegant, continuous line, making your legs look a mile long. And here's the golden rule, my friends, look for fabric with just a touch of stretch. It gives you the freedom to move, whether you're running errands, or playing with the grandkids. Believe me, I have a few pairs of crisp white and dark wash straight leg jeans in my own closet, and they are absolute lifesavers on days when I just don't know what to wear. Now, let's talk about the t-shirt. It's the simplest piece of clothing, but it says the most about your attention to detail. Let's do a little test, shall we? Just touch the fabric of the t-shirt you're wearing right now. How does it feel? Is it soft? Does it hold its shape? Does it feel like a little hug for your skin? Don't be afraid to invest in a high-quality cotton tee. The difference is a total game changer compared to those thin, flimsy ones that lose their shape after one wash. And a little personal tip from me to you, always go for a V-neck. A V-neck has this magical ability to elongate your neck, making you look more graceful, and it beautifully frames your face. And of course, we have to talk about culottes and linen pants. These are absolute lifesavers, especially in warmer weather. The feeling of them is just breezy, effortless, and so incredibly chic. A great pair of beige culottes with a simple white V-neck tee? That's a complete, sophisticated look right there. So what's the secret sauce that pulls all of this together? It's the art of color. Build your wardrobe on a foundation of beautiful, versatile neutrals. Think white, black, beige, gray, and navy. This is your canvas. Then, you add your personality with a pop of color. Fashion psychologists say that color can influence up to 85% of a person's first impression of you. Think about that. A vibrant orange scarf, a pair of red flats, a beautiful green handbag. These are the details that instantly brighten your entire outfit. The other day, I was at a little cafe, and I saw the most wonderful sight. A woman, probably in her 60s, and she looked so incredibly chic, not because her outfit was expensive, but because it was so thoughtfully put together. She was wearing crisp white straight-leg jeans, and a classic navy and white striped tee. A timeless combo. But the real magic, the showstopper, was a small silk scarf tied loosely around her neck in a brilliant cobalt blue. It was just one small detail, but it told a story of a woman who knows her style, who enjoys the little things, and who has an amazing eye for beauty. It immediately reminded me of that timeless quote from the great Coco Chanel, "Simplicity is the keynote of all true elegance." Don't you just love that? So now we've mastered that effortless, everyday elegance. But what happens when the invitation arrives for a party, a special event? How do we take that elegance and turn it into something truly show-stopping, something that makes us feel absolutely radiant? Well, let's talk about that next. So, we've mastered that effortless, everyday elegance, but what happens when that beautiful, thick invitation arrives in the mail? For a wedding, an anniversary party, a black tie gala. That little voice in our head starts to whisper, doesn't it? That voice that says, "Oh, I'm older now. I should probably just wear something simple, and try to stay in the background." Ladies, I'm here to tell you to ignore that voice. Special occasions are our stage. They are our time to celebrate life, to celebrate ourselves, and to show the world the gorgeous, experienced, and confident women we have become. Let's start with the heart of any special occasion wardrobe, the dress. Instead of stiff, structured fabrics, let your body be celebrated by the softness of silk, the delicacy of lace, and the airy movement of chiffon. Just close your eyes for a second and imagine the feeling of silk gliding against your skin, the way it moves when you walk. Isn't that a beautiful thought? When it comes to the cut, your best friends are the A-line silhouette, or a beautiful sheath dress. They are the most forgiving and flattering styles because they gracefully skim the body. They celebrate your shape without clinging to it. But who says you have to wear a dress? Let's be honest, for a modern, incredibly chic statement, there is nothing like a beautifully tailored jumpsuit. It's a power move. When I wear a great jumpsuit, I feel feminine, yes, but also so strong and in control. And of course, a perfectly tailored suit? That's not just an outfit, it's a statement. It radiates confidence. You know, there's actually science to back this up. A fascinating study from Northwestern University found that the clothes we wear literally change how we think and feel about ourselves. When you put on an outfit that is made from a beautiful fabric, that fits you perfectly, your brain automatically shifts into a more confident, powerful gear. So never underestimate the power of dressing with intention. And now for my favorite part, color. Let's move beyond the safe, little black dress. There is a whole world of rich, gorgeous colors waiting for you. Think of a deep, mysterious navy blue, a rich, warm Bordeaux, the color of a fine red wine. And my personal obsession, a luxurious emerald green. It is pure, unapologetic elegance. As for patterns, the key is subtlety. Think of a delicate lace overlay or an intricate jacquard, rather than large, loud prints that wear you instead of you wearing them. I have a dear friend. Last year, for her daughter's wedding, she was planning on wearing something very traditional, very safe. But then her daughter said something wonderful. She said, "Mom, this is my big day, but it's also a day that celebrates you. I want you to feel like the queen you are." So, my friend took a chance on a floor-length silk gown in this stunning teal color. It was simple in its design, but the cut was flawless, with a beautiful boat neckline that showed off her elegant shoulders. Ladies, when she walked out, I literally gasped. But the most priceless moment was the look in her husband's eyes. The way he looked at her with this sense of awe, of pride, like he was seeing her for the first time all over again. In that moment, she wasn't just the mother of the bride, she was a vision. It always reminds me of what the great Audrey Hepburn said, "Elegance is the only beauty that never fades." So, we have our show-stopping outfits ready for the spotlight. But how do we breathe our own unique soul into them? How do we take a beautiful outfit and make it a true masterpiece that tells our story, no matter the season? Well, that all comes down to the magic of the details, the power of accessories, and we're going to dive into all of that next. So, we have our show-stopping outfits ready for the spotlight, but how do we breathe our own unique soul into them? How do we take a beautiful outfit and make it a true masterpiece that tells our story, no matter the season? Well, that all comes down to the magic of the details, mastering the art of seasonal dressing, and understanding the power of accessories. Think of your wardrobe as a beautiful garden. Each season, a different flower takes center stage. For the warm, breezy days of summer, nothing is more perfect than a classic linen shirt. It is the definition of effortless chic. It's elegant but breathable and incredibly comfortable. I love to wear mine with a pair of culottes, with the sleeves casually rolled up. It's a relaxed but incredibly polished look. When spring arrives with that feeling of new beginnings, it's time for the silk blouse to shine. The soft sheen and beautiful drape of silk feels so feminine and luxurious against the skin, like the season itself. Then comes fall, with its crisp air. This is the moment for the most iconic, timeless piece of outerwear a woman can own, the trench coat. Whenever I put on my trench coat, I feel instantly put together, like a classic movie star walking through Paris. Don't you just love that feeling? And winter is the season for coziness. A high-quality cashmere or wool coat is like wrapping yourself in a warm, luxurious hug. Just the feel of that soft fabric is enough to lift your spirits on a cold day. These pieces are the foundation. But accessories? Accessories are the soul of your outfit. They are your signature. They're how you tell your story without saying a single word. Let me ask you this. Think about the simplest outfit you own. Now, what is the one accessory you could add, right now, to completely transform it? Let's talk about the silk scarf. It's not just a scarf, it's a little piece of wearable art. You can tie it at your neck, wear it on your wrist like a bracelet, or tie it to the handle of your handbag for a pop of color. Each one creates a completely different vibe. And of course, the pearl necklace. There is no piece of jewelry more magical for a woman's complexion than pearls. They have a soft, warm glow that reflects onto your skin, making your face look instantly brighter and more luminous. I have a string of pearls that was passed down from my mother, and to me, it's more than just jewelry. It's a treasure, a classic watch, a quality leather handbag. These are not trendy items you buy and toss. These are investments in your style. A study from the sustainable fashion industry found that extending the life of an item by just 9 months can reduce its carbon, water, and waste footprint by 20 to 30%. So when we choose quality, we're not just being stylish, we're being smart and responsible. But the real art is in the principle of less is more. The legendary Coco Chanel gave a piece of advice I live by. She said, before you leave the house, look in the mirror and take one thing off. It's about choosing one focal point. Let your statement earrings be the star, or your beautiful necklace. But never all of them at once. I remember one chilly evening, I had a simple dinner to go to. I put on a simple black turtleneck and trousers. Very classic, very safe, but maybe a little boring. I stood in front of the mirror, and I just felt like something was missing. On an impulse, I added my string of pearls and a pair of simple pearl earrings. It was magical. Instantly, my face lit up. That simple, safe outfit suddenly looked incredibly elegant and expensive. That is the power of an accessory. It doesn't just decorate your clothes, it illuminates you. So, now we have these timeless cornerstone pieces for every season, and we have our secret weapons, our accessories, to make every outfit our own. But there is one final, essential key to unlocking true, unshakable confidence. And that is understanding your own beautiful body. How do you make that silk blouse drape perfectly on your frame? How do you find the pair of trousers that celebrates your strengths and makes you feel like $1,000,000? That, my friends, is exactly what we're going to talk about next. So, we have these timeless cornerstone pieces for every season, and we have our secret weapons, our accessories, to make every outfit our own. But there is one final, essential key to unlocking true, unshakable confidence. And that is understanding and appreciating your own beautiful body. How do you make that silk blouse drape perfectly on your frame? How do you find the pair of trousers that celebrates your strengths and makes you feel like $1,000,000? My dear friends, our bodies at this age are like a roadmap of our lives. Every line tells a story. A story of the children we've raised, the careers we've built, the life we've lived. So the first and most important thing we must do is to love and honor that roadmap. Our goal is not to look 20 again. It's to look like the most vibrant, stunning version of ourselves, right now. And fashion is our beautiful tool to do just that. Let's start with the simplest and most effective trick in the book, the V-neck top. No matter your body shape, a V-neck creates a beautiful vertical line. It elongates your neck and draws the eye upward to your greatest asset, your smiling face. Have you ever noticed the dramatic difference between how you look in a crew neck versus a V-neck? Give it a try next time you're in front of the mirror. Next, let's talk about the most forgiving friend in your closet, the A-line dress or skirt. Why is it so magical? Because it fits at the narrowest part of your torso, right around your waist, and then gently flares out, gracefully skimming over your hips and midsection. It doesn't hide you, it skillfully shifts the focus, creating the beautiful illusion of an hourglass figure. And if you are a woman who loves comfort and a modern silhouette, the wide leg pant is your answer. Many people think wide leg pants will make them look shorter, but it's actually the opposite. When they're made from a fabric that drapes beautifully, they create a long, uninterrupted line from your hip to the floor, which has an incredible lengthening effect. I have at least 3 pairs in my own closet, and I always feel taller and more statuesque when I wear them. And the final piece in this holy grail list is the blazer. Think of it as the architect of your wardrobe. The structured shoulders create a strong frame, which balances out your hips. My personal secret is to always find a blazer with a single button that hits right at the narrowest part of your torso. It will instantly give your body beautiful shape and definition. Top stylists around the world agree that 70% of dressing well comes from choosing clothes with the right fit and silhouette. And fabric plays a huge role in that. The same A-line dress made from a stiff cotton will look completely different from one made with a fluid silk or jersey. Always prioritize soft fabrics that have a beautiful drape. They move with your body, creating a look that is graceful and fluid. I want to share a personal story with you. After I turned 50, my body changed. My waist wasn't as defined as it used to be, and for a while, it really affected my confidence. My first instinct was to hide in big, baggy clothes. But the more I tried to hide, the frumpier and older I felt. And then, one day, I discovered the magic of the Empire waist dress. The kind that is fitted just under the bust and then flows away from the body. The moment I put on a dress like that, it was a revelation. It didn't squeeze my middle. Instead, it celebrated my shoulders and bust line, and created this long, graceful silhouette. I realized I didn't need to hide my body. I just needed to learn how to highlight my best features. The legendary designer Diane von Furstenberg said, "Confidence. If you have it, you can make anything look good." And that dress, my friends, gave me my confidence back. So now, we've become the experts of our own bodies. We know the silhouettes that make us shine, the pants that make us feel powerful. But with all of this wonderful knowledge, how do we build a truly smart wardrobe? A wardrobe that isn't just full of beautiful clothes, but one that's sustainable, timeless, and a true reflection of our value and our life's journey? Let's talk about that final piece of the puzzle next. So now, we've become the experts of our own bodies. We know the silhouettes that make us shine, the pants that make us feel powerful. But with all of this wonderful knowledge, how do we build a truly smart wardrobe? A wardrobe that isn't just full of beautiful clothes, but one that's sustainable, timeless, and a true reflection of our value and our life's journey? Ladies, it is time for a mindset shift about how we shop. We are past the age of impulse buys and retail therapy. We're done buying things just because they're on sale, only to have them hang in our closet with the tags still on, year after year. Let me ask you an honest question. Right now, what percentage of your closet do you actually wear? Minimalist lifestyle experts estimate that on average, we only wear about 20% of the clothes in our closets. The other 80%? It just takes up space. And worse, it creates decision fatigue every single morning. It's time to embrace the idea of a capsule wardrobe, or what I like to call a smart wardrobe. Fewer pieces, but better quality. It's about curating a collection of timeless, high-quality pieces that you absolutely love, and that all work beautifully together. Fashion is no longer a race. It is an investment in yourself. So, where do we make those investments? First, a great coat. It's the first impression and the lasting one. It sets the tone for your entire look. Second, a quality leather handbag. This is your daily partner in crime. It needs to be beautiful, but it also needs to be a workhorse. Third, and this is non-negotiable, comfortable, stylish shoes. Our feet have carried us through life. We owe it to them to be comfortable. Confident posture begins with happy feet. And finally, a few pieces of fine jewelry. These are not trendy trinkets. These are the heirloom pieces that will tell your story to the next generation. But the most important part of a modern fashion mindset is this: an open spirit. Age is not a barrier, it is a passport to freedom. You no longer have to prove anything to anyone. You dress for you, because it brings you joy. Who says a woman in her 60s can't rock a cool leather jacket? Who says 70 is too old to wear a vibrant, joyful pink dress? True youthfulness isn't about your birth certificate. It's about curiosity, a sense of play, and the courage to be unapologetically yourself. The great style icon Iris Apfel, who inspires millions in her 90s and beyond, once said, "I don't have any rules, because I would only be breaking them." That is the spirit I want us all to embrace. I had a client, a wonderful woman. Her closet was packed to the brim, full of sale rack mistakes and clothes from a life she no longer lived. And yet, she would always tell me, with a sigh, "I have a closet full of clothes but nothing to wear." Does that sound familiar? One afternoon, we decided to do a closet detox. We made 3 piles. Keep because I absolutely love it. Donate, and maybe. After a few hours, her giant closet was edited down to about 30 core pieces. And do you know the first thing she felt? It wasn't loss. It was relief. It was clarity. For the first time, she looked in her closet and saw herself. Getting dressed in the morning was no longer a stressful chore, it was a joyful choice. That journey didn't just change her wardrobe, it changed how she saw her own worth. So, throughout our journey together, from the smallest details of an outfit to our overall philosophy, we have painted an entirely new picture of what style can be in our 50s, 60s, 70s and beyond. But after all is said and done, what is the single biggest lesson? What is the core message that I want each and every one of us to carry in our hearts? And so, our time together today is coming to a close. But I truly believe that this isn't an ending. It's the beautiful beginning of your new journey with style and self-love. Before we say goodbye, let's quickly recap the 5 golden lessons we uncovered together today, shall we? First, and most importantly, always remember that your mindset dictates your style. Believe you are beautiful, because you are. Second, be a smart investor in your own wardrobe. Focus on quality, not quantity. Third, never underestimate the power of the little things. The small details make the biggest difference, and your accessories are your signature. Fourth, remember that true beauty doesn't come from a bottle. It radiates from your inner vitality, from a healthy body and a rich soul. And the final, most important lesson of all: your style is your story. Don't be a copy of someone else, be proud to tell it. To all of you incredible women watching, the journey you have lived is a masterpiece. Don't you ever let anyone tell you that the painting is finished. I want you to confidently pick up the paintbrush of your life, and paint your next chapter in the most brilliant colors imaginable. And I want you to remember this: you are not just wearing an outfit. You are wearing your confidence. You are wearing your pride. You are wearing all of the precious, hard-won experiences that have made you the woman you are today. So please, wear them magnificently. And I would absolutely love to hear your story. Please, share with all of us in the comments below, what is the one item, that one color, or that one accessory that makes you feel your most confident? If this video resonated with you, please do something wonderful and share it with the other incredible women in your life. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell, so we can continue on this journey to limitless beauty together. But wait, everything we have talked about today is the crucial foundation. It is the root system you need to rebuild your confidence and your style from the inside out. But it's not the whole picture. To make your style transformation truly complete, there is one final, critical piece of the puzzle. And that is recognizing and removing the outdated style habits that are secretly holding you back. So, if you are truly serious about feeling confident, youthful, and beautiful, then my next video on Women Over 50 Stop Wearing This 5 Small Changes for Instant Elegance is something you absolutely cannot afford to miss. That video should be popping up on your screen right about now. Go ahead and click it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Goodbye for now, and I will see you in the next video.